haul away, we'll haul for better weather. Way haul away, we'll haul away, Joe. Way haul away, we'll haul away together. Way haul away, we'll haul away, Joe. Ahoy, mateys! Sailor of Fortune here for the weekly Rum Cards, your weekly dose of Oracle, right, Heather? I am out here on the veranda this day, on this very, very hot day, and the messenger ship is being restocked, as it were. So I wanted to say that stay tuned at the end. I've got a special guest for a little bit of a musical accompaniment with my special guest Finn this day. And I want to take care of some business. If you can, subscribe, like, and share to this channel and strike the bell for notifications so that you know that these come up. I'm going to be doing them on Mondays to set the sails for the week ahead for thee. And this is going to be a wild, wild week. This whole month of August is going to be a pretty bit daft. For the stars have foretold it so, and this week in particular is going to be a little bit of a rough one, a lot of unexpected things coming up. So I thought I would help set the sails for you this week every Monday. So like I said, hope to see you here once weekly. This first card I have is the Moonology card deck, and it is the full moon in Aquarius, which is what this full moon is this day. Show the world the real you. Yes, indeed. And it's much like unto our friend Popeye the Sailor. I am what I am. I indeed. Show the world the real you, who you are. And make sure that you resolve to be who you are instead, to know thy own self. To thine own self be true. And truth is a big thing that's going to be coming up. We must be able to think about who we are and what's true for us individually. Next cards I have up, I have some Pirate Tarot. And I hope that you can see this one. It is the Death card. Ooh, yay. And Death card is about transformation, great transformation. The endings and beginnings, indeed. And it's also being blocked by the Strength card. And this one you can see her, she's holding fast onto the helm there, lovies. This is to show that you are stronger than you think you are, love, and to go at your own pace. Don't let doubts and fears deter you. This is a time when we ask, is our captain mad? Has he gone daft? Indeed. Is he talking about fair weather when there's obviously a typhoon that we're in the midst of? So we have to hold fast to our own truth and integrity on this one. Indeed. The next one I have for you is the Vintage Wisdom card deck. Oh, it's a beauteous card. It is. And this one is the Wisdom card. And this is the goddess Athena. And see that she has the oracle look in her eye there. She's got a owl on her shoulder, and that helps her see the blind spots. And I have me patch off now, for my eye did get better. I did actually really did poke my eye out several weeks ago. Now don't do that. It is a very difficult thing that I went through. But also patches, as you know, sometimes are worn not necessarily because you have poked your eye out, but because you might be running up topside and then down into the berth, and so you would switch your patch from one eye to the other to adjust for light. So it's not always a bad thing to have blind side vision. And this is about being truthful. Know yet wisdom, knowledge is not wisdom. No. One helps you make a living and the other one helps you make a life. So tune into the goddess Athena, ask her to help you discern what is true and what is not, and help you to see what might remain hidden. These last two cards I have for you this week, and you can write these down if you like. This one is from these both are from the Mermaid Oracle deck, and this is Sanctuary, Privacy, Personal Space, Respected Boundaries, and Taboos. So, I have a little tale on this one. Queen Melusina is the queen of the mermaids, and she decreed that every seventh day she would take time away from everyone and go off and just be by herself for the seventh day and the seventh night. Well, Noya, her husband, got curious about what she were doing, and so he went to go see, and he was horrified to know what she were really, really like inside. And I'm sure all hell broke loose after that. And rightly so. Boundaries, lovies. You gotta have some boundaries. Is your roommates and your bunkmates getting a little bit under your skin? Yeah, everyone getting a little bit too close for comfort. It's time for everyone to back off and take their little bit of a space. Everybody needs a bit of a breather. Yep. And so that's what that's about. And don't let anyone take more than their fair share. Aye, so many people out there wanting more than they deserve. Take less. Take less, I say to them. That's what we pirates do, is we take from the rich and we give to the poor, our own selves. Give to the poor, folks, indeed. This last one is Song of the Siren. Oh, isn't she a beauty? This one says, the call, summoning voice to acknowledge. Oh, look at her, lovies. Yay. This is also about the lost song, the lost chord, the lost note, they say, that exists. And that if you find it, you can summon the Fae, or you can have entrance to the world of the Fae. This is also about finding your voice and finding your truth and sing it loud. And if you know the story about the Little Mermaid, the sea witch did try to take her voice. You hang on to your voice, lovies, and you use it. So again, let's see these cards again, love. This is a full moon in Aquarius. It's going to get a bit wild. I want you to find out who you are and stay true to yourself. Things are going to be changing. Great transformations this week. All right? And stay true. Be strong. Be brave. Remember, the bad side to being a pirate is when rebel goes rancid. Aye. But the good side to being a pirate is being loyal, being brave, being courageous, protecting your ship, your crew, your family, your home, your liberties, and protecting others that you love. Aye, indeed. So in the last one here we have wisdom. Make sure you can see what's happening all around you and look and see if you can find what is hidden. Make sure that you respect your boundaries and the boundaries of others. Wear your mask if you can, and just don't be a blighter, all right? Just try to be good, try to be helpful, and find your own voice. Sing a song. Stay tuned with us. I'll be having my friend Finn coming in. I see him walking up the gangplank right now. So I love to have you enjoy it. Leave me a comment if you like this card reading, and stay tuned right hither for a little bit of shanty music. Well, welcome to our song portion this day, and welcome to Finn, my good friend, the shanty man.
Thank you.
From what pirate ship are you hailing from?
I'm actually between ships at the moment.
Most of us are.
Avoiding some ships and considering employment on other ships.
Oh, aye. So, well, waiting for your ship to come in, as it were.
Yes.
Aye, there you go. So, now, Finn, where did you get that name, love?
Well, it's a shortening of a common saying. My nickname is Finish Me Stout, or on some ships it's Finish Me Rum, Finish Me Grog.
Whatever you're lucky enough to have in your mug, is that right?
That is right.
And cheers! It's your natal day. Happy natal day. Very good. Oh, it's a good batch. It is lovely. So we're going to do a song right now that is, it's sailor and piratey in nature. It's a song that you writ.
I read it.
I
read it myself.
And it's called The Lifeboat Song.
The Lifeboat Song.
And about current events for the world's gone mad.
World gone mad.
And so the best thing to do sometimes when the world goes mad is to thumb your nose at Beelzebub. Is that right?
Beelzebub. Thumbing our noses.
So that's your part. And you kick it off and knock it any time that you're ready there, lovey.
pirate boat together, sailing on the stormy, angry sea. It's been 40 days or more of stormy weather, and the captain's been asleep at the wheel. I pray that we'll all meet on the shore once again, dancing with the ones that we love. Hearts beating drums by the light of the moon, thumbing our noses at Beelzebub. May you all find a lighthouse to guide you through the storm, see the light shining through the fog. I hear the bells are ringing, time for the crew to take the lead.
Aye.
I pray that we'll all meet on the shore once again, dancing with the ones that we love. Hearts beating drum by the light of the moon, thumbing our noses at Beelzebub. Yeah, we're all in this lifeboat together, sailing on a stormy, angry sea. The ship you stayed is sinking, I think we need another Lincoln. So hands on the oar and row with me. I pray that we'll all meet on the shore once again, dancing with the ones that we love. Hearts beating drum by the light of the moon, thumbing our noses at Beelzebub, thumbing our noses at Beelzebub.
Huzzah! Well done. Thumbing our noses at Beelzebub. And all those other blackguards that are out there these days. Indeed. Well, thank you for being here, Finn. Very nice.
Thank you
well,
for inviting me.
Well done. And flying your colors there, too, I see, on your guitar. Very nice. Well done. And to all you folks, we hope that you'll be back again next week at the Rum Cards with me, Sailor of Fortune, and God knows what'll happen next.
You never know.
You never know. There ends.
Haul away, we'll haul for better weather.